Hola Buenas. Today we're in Capri. We're going to be exploring this island today. Empecemos. So the boat we just took went from Sorrento to here in Capri. It didn't take that long, maybe like 15-20 minutes or so. I'm quite excited to see what is in store for us today. So I haven't actually mentioned it yet, but Madrid is actually a lot hotter than here. However, the humidity here is through the roof. It's unbelievable, honestly. As I'm walking around, I am just dripping with sweat. It is beautiful here. It's really, really nice. I think this might come in use later. I'm going to remember that it's here. Okay, so at this time, things got a little bit stressful as we attempted to price up the most affordable but best private boat trips around the island. We settled on 300 euros, which was 60 euros each per person. There was 5 of us in total. The private boat tour takes around 2 hours and goes around the island looking at multiple points of interest, including but not limited to the Blue Grotto, the Punta Carena Lighthouse, and Coral Grotto. These 3 rocks are known as Faraglioni and are famous for their natural beauty, for being a symbol of Capri, a geographical interest due to erosion over thousands of years, and mentions in Roman literature for their historical and mythological significance. They also feature in the Dolce & Gabbana advertisement for their aftershave and perfume line called Light Blue. This next cave is known as the Coral Grotto. As you can see, this grotto has pink rocks. The reason they are pink are for multiple reasons. For example, because of algae, microorganisms, mineral deposits, and because of the light conditions inside the grotto. After our private boat tour, we took a walk up to Capri, which is the town above. There are approximately 800 steps, and this walk isn't for the faint-hearted, especially in the height of summer. Can you imagine living in one of these beautiful homes halfway up to the town? You'd have to be mega fit. This is an intense walk, but the views are incredible. And as we get higher, the views are getting even more picturesque. And we have finally made it to the top. We're going to go find somewhere to get a drink. A mint slushie is exactly what I needed in this heat. So we are now in this garden. It's absolutely beautiful. It's only €1 to get in, so it's super cheap. There was a little bit of a queue, but yeah, we're just entering now, so let's have a little walk around and see what we can find. Also, just finishing off my mint drink now, so cheers. So this garden is very small, but it is incredibly beautiful. And of course, the views from here are next to none. So it's definitely worth it. I mean, like I say, there's a bit of a queue downstairs, but that's fine. But it's only €1 to enter, so. stopped off for a wonderful lunch at a restaurant called Le Camarelle. The food was unreal and we definitely needed something before heading back to catch our boat in addition to the walk back down. So I went into a shop just before and I saw that they were selling Nike shoes. And I thought, oh, Nike shoes, I'll go and have a look. Let's see what they've got. And the cheapest pair I could find was 600 euros. 600 euros. Mental. Now I can understand why, you know, the shops around there are all kind of designer shops and that. When I think of Nike, I think of affordable, but also quality, you know? I mean, I'm wearing a pair of Nikes right now. I don't know if you can see that. These ones, no more than 60 euros. So we initially walked up these stairs. I don't feel as though the trip would be complete if we didn't walk back down them. However, you can get a tram. It's a lot more difficult to walk on the way up than it is to go down. You can walk at a much slower pace, that's for sure. I'm still sweating, I'm still very warm, but nowhere near as bad as it was before. And that concludes today's video. We're going to be getting on a boat back to Sorrento now. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We still have a bunch of videos to go on our wonderful Italy adventures, and I don't want you to miss any of them. Next week, we are visiting Amalfi, the town, Minori, which is truly an absolute gem in my opinion, and I had the pleasure of staying there on my family holiday. And finally, potentially my favorite place on the Amalfi Coast, Ravello, which is an absolute mission to get to, but well worth the journey. That's enough for now. Until next week, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.